and today I'm going to be starting a new video and we're going to be analyzing each of the 2018 Senate results. Again, I do like to credit my information. Let's Talk Elections is also doing that, so you might want to see that as well. So we have Nevada, Arizona, Montana, North Dakota, Texas, Missouri, Florida. I might move Florida if the results are not final, and then Tennessee, Indiana, New Jersey, and West Virginia. So, overall, my final Senate prediction for the state of Nevada put it at a tilt Democratic state, which means that I predicted the Democrat would win by 2% or less. I did not predict that the Republican would win in that one. State of Nevada, the election in 2018, the polls definitely overestimated Dean Heller. The three polls that were done most recently, the poll that showed Rosen ahead didn't show her ahead by the correct margin, and then the two polls that showed Dean Heller ahead were one outside the margin of error, and two, they were actually showing the Republican there ahead. So that didn't make much sense to me. If you go ahead and look at the polls, most of them show Jacky Rosen leading up until about October. Then Dean Heller started to take the lead, and that kind of continued until the actual election. If we go ahead and look at the 2012 results between Dean Heller and Shelley Berkeley, she was a flawed Democratic opponent. Dean Heller won, I believe, by about 1%. Yeah, he won by 1.2%. And you can see where that happened, right? So the Democrat actually won in Clark County, which is something you must do if you're a Democrat. But then Heller swept all the other counties. What's key for Democrats winning in Nevada is to run it up big margins in Clark County and possibly take Washoe County. Now, this Democrat, she only won Clark County by about 60%, which is not good for a Democrat in the state of Nevada. And given that Dean Heller was able to run it up in the rural areas, that handed him the victory. Now, let's compare this one. Let's open it in a new tab. There we go. And now let's go ahead and look at the 2018 results. Maybe we can just do this, because that's not really a good picture. Right, so we can just go in here. Yeah, I'm just going to do it a slightly different way. Just bear with me just for a sec. There we go. So, let's compare the 2012 results where Shelley Berkeley, the Democrat, won one county and Heller swept all the rest, to 2018. This time around, Clark County won, I believe, about the same for the Democrat, maybe a bit more since this map doesn't really show the exact margins, but Washoe County swapped places. That's pretty much big news, and for a Republican to win in Nevada, he or she pretty much must win in Washoe County and then sweep it up with huge margins in the rest of the counties, but Dean Heller didn't really do that in 2018. Yeah, he swept most of the rural counties, but that didn't give him enough votes to offset Rosen's advantage in Clark County and her small advantage in Washoe County, right? And if we compare it to 2012, how Heller was able to win is he won Washoe County, Clark County, the Democrats still won Clark County, but the turnout was down in Clark County, which helped Dean Heller, and turnout was up in the rural areas, and he still won Washoe County, right? That's how he was able to win in 2012, right? 2018, turnout was up in Clark County. It accounted for something like 70% of the entire state. Plus, Rosen won in Washoe County. Yeah, the rest of the counties seem kind of similar. If you ignore this one, you can't really tell much difference. In fact, some of the counties that in 2012 went just a little bit for Heller went a lot for Heller. You can see these three counties here 1, 2, 3 at the top. I don't know why I'm pointing with my finger, you can't see me, but this one, and this one actually became more Republican. And this one also became more Republican, but Rosen was able to win in in Washoe County, which offset his advantage in this one. So then all Rosen needed to do was run it up in Clark County, and she did just that. And she was able to win by a very staggering amount of 5%, which is almost enough to put it in the likely Democratic column, which is pretty impressive for a Democrat in the state of Nevada. Now, if we go, I don't know if we can access it here. Let's see. Okay, so now let's take a look at the presidential results in the state of Nevada. Right. So Clark County, what immediately jumps out at you, Clark County is more blue with Jacky Rosen election than in 2016, right? In addition, in 2018, this one only went a little bit, quite a lot in the likely margin for Dean Heller. It's more safe in this one. And then that little guy right there pretty much stayed the same. But Washoe County, both went to the Democrats both times, but Hillary Clinton wasn't able to win it by such a big margin as Jacky Rosen was able to do this time. So pretty good news for the Democrats there in the state of Nevada. One more thing that I want to touch on, polling, not the best source of information in this Senate race, especially this state, which consistently underestimates Democrats in the state of Nevada. I don't know if we can go to 2016 Nevada. It might not come up, I'm just seeing. Can't really see. Right, let's just see one more time. Nevada. Okay, so they don't have the average polling for Nevada in 2016, but I can tell you that it was consistently very, very close, and Clinton was able to pull ahead. 2016 in Nevada. There we go, that's what we want. Right. The final polling average showed Trump leading by 0.8%. Clinton won by 2.4%. So that is quite a big swing. That, I believe, if I can do math, is 3.2% of swing towards the Democrats. And in this year's Senate race, I cannot believe they don't have it, so this is really annoying. But if we go and look at the race in 2016 for the Senate, again, underestimated Democrats. The Democrat was leading by 1.8. She went on to win by 2.4. Same thing, underestimating Democrats by 5 this year, underestimating Democrats in 2016. So looking at 2020, you could definitely make a very strong argument that we should not take a look as much at Nevada polling because it consistently underestimates the Democratic Party there. Or you could take the polls and kind of swing it a few points one way or the other, and you might get a pretty accurate indication. But overall, yeah, the polls were not great this year, especially in the state of Nevada. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.